Hello Pisces, welcome into Great Awakener Ether Realm. My name is Kimberly and I am going to be doing an astrological report for January 27th through February 2nd. Now, I do want to point out, please don't pay too much attention to my voice. It's getting a little raspy after doing quite a few reports here. You're my last one. So please forgive me if I sound a little raspy. Okay. So to start off with, Monday the 27th, the moon is in Capricorn. That is your 11th house of friendships and dreams, hopes, and wishes. Beautiful placement to have. It's very friendly house. It does come in and make a sextile to Saturn in Pisces. Now Saturn has been in Pisces, your sign, for almost 2 years now, so you're probably pretty used to it. But it makes kind of a got some mutual energy exchange going on there. Okay. We also have, more friendships, dreams, hopes, wishes. We also have the moon coming in to oppose Mars in Cancer and trine Uranus in Taurus. So Cancer is your 5th house of children, romance, creativity. Taurus is your 3rd house, Taurus is your 3rd house of community, short distance travel, early learning, neighbors, siblings. Okay. So even though you have this opposition here to your friends and your romance and children, you also have a real nice trine going on here with your community, the way you communicate. Okay. Mars is in retrograde at the moment in Cancer. Mars is in fall in Cancer, which means that it can't do its best work. It's kind of like, I think I said this before, but it's basically like throwing a wet blanket over a fire, because Mars is the natural rule of Aries, which is a fire sign. Mars is all about intensity and passion and like outward, as to where Cancer is more nurturing. It's the house of the mother, home and family, very private house. Okay, so with it going retrograde, which is going to come out February 23rd, and it it rules Aries, but it also is the traditional ruler of Scorpio, which is your 9th house. So Aries is your 2nd house, has to do with your values, the way that you see your self-worth, the way you earn and spend money. Okay, and then Scorpio is your 9th house, is your house of expansion. The way long distance travel, higher learning. Okay, and so you have those 2 houses in Cancer, which is your romance, children, creativity house, but in retrograde. So you could be coming up with a lot of ideas under the surface and just kind of keeping them to yourself until Mars starts to go forward again. Okay, so the moon is going to come in and highlight that. So it's going to kind of trigger your friendships, dreams, hopes, wishes, and your children, romance, creativity sector. Okay. But I did already go through the full moon in my last videos. So it's going to hit that 23 degree axis that the full moon hit 2 weeks ago. Okay, so something was illuminated to you over here, and now it's kind of like time to make the decision to take action on whatever happened over here. Okay, so then we have the moon coming in to make sextiles with Venus and Neptune in your sign. Again, very friendly. It's your friendship sector, dreams, hopes, wishes. Very friendly. So even though you have this opposition, you have sextiles and trines going on. Okay? Then the moon moves into Aquarius. Now, Mercury just went into Aquarius on Monday as well. So you have a conjunction with Mercury, Pluto, and the moon all at 1 degree in Aquarius, which is your 12th house. Now, you're the natural ruler of the 12th house, so it's very natural to you. You know how to navigate the 12th house very well. So you might have a lot of dreams going on, a lot of transforming in your subconscious, okay? A lot of things that you keep hidden from other people. And, it has to do with psychology as well. So things that are also hidden from you, okay? So your 12th house is on fire right now. It has a whole lot of, and I told you this before, but Pluto is going to be in Aquarius for the next 19 years. So a lot of transforming in your 12th house, and you're the 12th house natural ruler. So I think I touched on astral travel last week. So there's a lot of dreams. Okay. Then on Wednesday we have a new moon in Aquarius at 9 degrees. If you have any planets at 9 degrees, these are going to get hit the most, or within 5 degrees of that 9 degrees. Okay. So we had the full moon in Cancer at 23 degrees, and now we have the new moon in Aquarius at 9 degrees. Okay. Again, 12th house. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a whole lot to explain to you about the 12th house because you rule the 12th house. The sun rules Leo. Okay. It's the opposite of Aquarius, and so the sun is detriment in Aquarius, okay? It means that it can't do, it's grumpy, it can't do its best work. The sun is all about the ego, and you being like, the only person, and you wanting to be recognized for your accomplishments, okay? As to where Aquarius is more about the community, and it is about individualism, but it's what your special skills that you can bring to help the community, to help humanity, okay? Pisces is very aware of, the community. They're very, they can see the big picture, right? So the sun is grumpy. It kind of gets humbled when it's in the sign of Aquarius, okay? And then you have the moon coming in to trine Jupiter at 11 degrees, and then a couple days later the sun will come in to trine Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is also in its detriment in Gemini. So you have the two biggest hitters of astrology in their detriment zones right now, but they are coming in to trine each other, which is the best aspect you have in astrology. It's very friendly, so they're trying to basically charge each other up with this trine aspect. So they're feeling grumpy. They're like, I can't do my best work here, but then they're going to come in and make a trine with each other and try to juice each other up, and especially with the new moon energy as well. Okay. So Gemini is your 4th house of family and home. Excuse me, I'm kind of losing my voice here. It also has to do with the mother. Okay, so the reason that Jupiter is in detriment in Gemini is Jupiter is the natural ruler of Sagittarius and also the traditional ruler of Pisces. Gemini is the natural ruler of the 3rd house. It's all about the community, building fences, early learning, short distance travel, not going outside of the community, right? As to where Jupiter is about expansion, no boundaries, long distance travel, learning about different cultures, different languages, okay? So, like I said, you have these the two biggest planets like not being very happy at the moment. And Jupiter is also retrograde until February 4th. So that probably just makes it just a little bit worse. But it's about to come out of retrograde, so next week. So let's see here. We also have the moon coming in to make a little sextile. It's a little Chiron in Aries. Chiron has been in Aries since 2018. It's the wounded healer. Aries, sorry about that, guys. Give me a second. Millie. Millie. Hey. Sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, Aries is the ruler of your second house of values, how you see your self-worth, how you spend your money, how you earn your money. Okay, again, you had this opposition here and this square, and then the moon comes in to do a little sextile to soften everything. Okay, as I say all the time, the moon is very fleeting. It only stays in signs for 2 to 2.5 days. And then, so if you're having a bad day, you can almost guarantee that the next day you're going to be okay, So, of course, the moon has everything to do with your emotions and is the ruler of your 5th house. Okay? So then we have on Thursday, Uranus goes direct on the 30th, which is actually my birthday. So at 23 degrees, Uranus has been in Taurus for 6 to 7 years. It's been in retrograde for about 5 months now, and it is now going direct in your communication zone. So Uranus is the natural ruler of Aquarius, which of course has all of this, all of this emphasis on your 12th house. And then the moon comes in to square Uranus in Taurus while the moon is in Aquarius. So again, 12th house and the Uranus, Taurus is your 3rd house, community. Again, a lot of emphasis on community. Uranus is about ideas, epiphanies. It also is, chaos and upheaval. But the reason it brings that chaos and upheaval is so that you can find solutions and you can come up with ideas and epiphanies, right? And you're just like, having that aha moment, okay? So the moon comes in to just kind of kick Uranus in the butt and make sure that it's up and awake. It's pretty much like at the exact same time that Uranus goes direct, it has that square from the moon. So I find that kind of funny myself. Okay. Then Thursday is also the day that we have the trine between the Sun and Jupiter. Okay, so then the moon goes into Pisces, and there's this spot here after it hits that square to where it doesn't make any aspects. The moon doesn't make any aspects to any other planets for a bit until it hits 11 degrees and has this square with Jupiter. So when the moon is void, it's called being void of course. It doesn't make any aspects to any other planets. And the moon is known for reflecting the energies of other planets. Okay, so when it gets to be kind of by itself, it can just kind of sit in its own feelings and it can just feel, right? So that's going to happen at the end of Aquarius and going into Pisces. So, and again, moon rules your 5th house of, of romance, children, creativity. So the moon's going to have a nice reprieve there for, a few hours, okay? Then the moon comes in to square Jupiter, which is in your home sector, okay? Where we have all these trines, now we have a square. The Jupiter is still retrograde. You might be having, you you might be enhancing your home. You might be expanding your home or expanding your family. That's especially when you have emphasis on Cancer, your fifth house of creating babies. You might be expanding your family. Might be a possibility there. So then, of course, the moon comes into conjunct Saturn, which is the natural ruler of Capricorn and your 11th house of friendships. And again, is the traditional ruler of Aquarius as well. So more emphasis on your 12th house. And, we started off with the moon in Capricorn at the beginning of the week as well. So might be something might be concerning either your friends or your hopes and dreams and wishes. Okay? And Saturn is very good at kind of bringing things to fruition, having that discipline. So just to give you a heads up on there, you might be bringing something into fruition that had to do with friends or dreams, hopes, wishes. Okay? Then on Saturday, the moon moves into a sextile with Uranus and a trine with Mars. Community sector, romance sector. Again, a lot of emphasis on, if you're looking to have children, it's a good time to have children, okay? If you are not looking to have children, you might want to protect yourself, okay? And then another thing that's happening that's absolutely wonderful in your sign is Venus is going to come in conjunct Neptune, your ruler, and then the moon is going to join in on that conjunction with the North Node. This is a once-in-a-lifetime aspect, okay? Neptune is a very, very slow mover. It takes 14 years to go through each sign, thereabouts, okay? It takes 165 years to make one rotation around the sun. So, and then the North Node moves backwards. It takes 18 years for the North Node to come back to that position, okay? And Venus, it takes a year. Now, just a heads up, Venus is going to go into Aries, and then it's going to come in retrograde, and it's going to come back into your sign for a bit, okay? It spends about 6 weeks in retrograde. That happens March 1st. But back to this conjunction, you have Neptune, your ruler, is the higher octave of Venus, okay? Where Venus is all about partnerships and 3D love and your value system, and how you earn and spend your money. Neptune is all about 5D love, okay? It's all about spiritual and unconditional love, okay, without boundaries. And then the moon comes in, and is the ruler of your fifth house, Cancer. It's also very emotional and very ethereal. And then Venus is also exalted in Pisces. It can do its best work in Pisces, okay? And then you have the North Node, which is all about destiny, okay? The future. You kind of look at it as your North Star, okay? So eclipse season, that's, the reason the lunar nodes are so important. I did go over this last week, but the reason the lunar nodes are so important is that's where eclipses occur, okay? So to have the everything conjunct Neptune, Venus, the moon, conjunct the North Node, and we're going into eclipse season here very soon. It's, I love this aspect. I really do. I've been telling everybody that. It's once in a lifetime, okay? And it's going to start off that eclipse season, in Pisces and Virgo, where the North and South nodes are, okay? So that happens on Saturday. Venus also rules your third house of community, which of course Uranus just went direct into the and then Venus also rules Libra, which is your 8th house of intimacy, okay, sex, death, transformation, and of course, you know, other people's money. So you're kind of looking to have a very nice, soft, maybe possibly intimate day on Saturday, okay? You know, possibly with a romantic partner, you know, possibly with some children, you know, might be having intimate moments with children. You know, intimacy is all about transformation. A lot of people think intimate means actually means sex. It's really about just having intimate moments and having, you know, creating great memories, and you know those memories can transform people. Okay. So this is all happening at 28 degrees Pisces, which is kind of funny because that's actually my rising is Pisces at 28 degrees. So anyway, not that you need to know that. But after that, the moon moves into Aries, okay, where it makes a sextile to Pluto, and well, by this time Mercury will be about 8 degrees. So it'll be making a sextile to Pluto, then Mercury, then the Sun, all in your 12th house. So something having to do with values and your 12th house there. Okay? Yeah, and you're looking to have a really nice weekend, Pisces. Yeah, very nice. Okay? Sextiles are really good aspects. You're going to go in to, which another thing I need to point out, this doesn't happen often either. You know, the moon came in and made a conjunction at the exact same time that Mercury and Pluto were making a conjunction. And then it comes into Pisces, and at the exact same time that, you know, Venus, Neptune, and the North Node are in there. This really is, you know, something is starting here. Okay, it's very on a spiritual level. Okay, that's, yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Something is about to change. Okay, so you're looking to have a really good week, honestly, this whole week, but especially on Saturday. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. If you want to subscribe, I am so sorry about my voice. If you want to see what's going on next week, you're more than welcome to subscribe, like the video. If you have any questions, you can comment. I also do personal readings for astrology, tarot, and other healing modalities. I am having a special sale going on for distance Reiki for $60 for an hour. Yes, you can do Reiki at a distance. I work on my family members all the time who are in different states from me. It does work. I can work on anyone in the world. Okay. People ask me that all the time, so I just wanted to put that out there. Let's see, anything else? If you want to check out my website, you are definitely more than welcome to. Okay. So until then, it looks like you're going to have a nice week there, Pisces. Okay. Yeah, I'm jealous. So, all right. Until next time, Pisces. Bye.